All right, board gamers, it's time for a game, right? This is a board game show, and we've got Mitchell and Logan here. Mitchell, we're going to list your help with me and Verla and Steve to figure out the Envy game. Logan, I'm going to let Steve tell you how the Envy game is played.
Okay. What we need is someone who's going to be the clue giver. That's going to be you. You have to think of a game that you would like to play if we could drop everything right now and you have the perfect collection of people and the game. It doesn't even have to be one that you own. It could be a grail game. What would be the game you'd play now if you could? Don't tell us. We're going to have to try and figure it out by asking clever questions. It's kind of 20 questions style, but not quite. We'll ask, not just yes, no, but maybe things like, is it an American designer, or try to get some other things that are going to kind of help us narrow things down. Do you have one in mind?
I do. No, now you got me wondering where the heck these people are from.
Yeah, it sometimes might make a difference if you can have the BGG page for the.
I have it up. That's what I'm clicking.
Have it open. Okay.
Yes.
All right. If you don't know, just say don't know and ask a different question.
Sure.
We haven't had Verla in to do this game in a while, so I'm going to give up my traditional first question. I'm going to let Verla, the Gumbo Overlord, take the first question. You haven't done the Envy game with us in a while.
First of all, BJ, you don't let the Gumbo Overlord do anything.
No, you sure don't.
You check that verb, young man.
All right, so chat crew, duly noted, Steve. Chat crew, you're playing against us, so if you can get it before us, you will win 7,000,000 points.
Yes. And the ability to write the new rule book for the Belgian beers race.
You know what? You might win the game.
It's called.
You might actually win the game if you do this. So, all right, Verla, give us a question.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how gorgeous is it?
Oh,
I like that.
That's why
You
she's
said you like beautiful games.
yeah, it's a 9.
It's a 9. Okay.
Okay.
Mitchell, you got a question?
Is it on BGA?
No.
Ooh,
okay.
Oh, you're positive about that. There's a lot of
That
games.
I mean, I
eliminates
haven't been
games.
on BGA in a very long time, but I'm fairly certain. I'm going to say no, it is not on BGA, and I'm going to stick with that.
Is it an area control game?
Yes.
I think I know what it is.
Wow. You going to take a
Steve?
step?
No,
No.
not
If you've
yet.
got a guess, go for it.
Not yet.
Yeah.
Steve, you got one?
Okay. Area control and
So to recap, it's a 9 out of 10 in beauty. He doesn't think it's on BGA, and it has area control mechanics, right?
It does.
Okay.
Published within the last 5 years?
Yes.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, I feel like taking my guess right now.
Everybody can ring in. If you've got it, go for it.
Is it
Try to
Wonderland's
set
War?
the record.
It is Wonderland.
Oh my God!
Oh, wow. That is the record, I think.
Yeah, Dave, it is
That
right
might be.
behind me. Yeah, absolutely.
Wow.
So a long time ago, I did this game with Chris Whitpan, and I didn't realize I had Watergate right behind me. So I'm like, I'm being all clever, like, oh yeah. And Chris goes, "Is it Watergate?" I'm like, what? How did you get that? And he's like, look behind me.
No, look, there was actually 2 games I was debating between because they were both big, gorgeous games that I brought to BGG, and I didn't get to play either. One was Wonderland's War, and also at the same time, BJ warned me. He said, every game you bring, you're just not going to play. Get used to it. Oh, by the way, can you bring Andromeda's Edge? So the other one was Andromeda's Edge.
Where is
is
Wonderland's War? I don't even see Wonderland's War.
It's right next to Andromeda's Edge. See,
I see it.
Wonderland's War.
It's behind his head. There's Alice. You can see Alice.
Oh, I see Alice.
And then
Yeah.
right next to Alice is Andromeda's Edge.
Because I see Dice Thrones, but I didn't realize. I see what Dave's saying. It's right behind you. That's not what I went. A 9 out of 10, and it's got area control. And I know Logan really, really wants to play some Wonderland's War. And by the way, it's a fantastic game, man.
Dude, it is amazing.
Really
It is
Steve, have you played
absolutely
it?
amazing.
I have not. We had that at ChuckCon the first, didn't we?
Yes, because Tim Eisner came over and
Because
taught
Tim
us
was
how to
there.
play. Mhm.
And I think I was playing something else in the kitchen while you all played that one. So yeah, I didn't get to play it.
When we set it up, of course, Rob from the Board Boys had it 2 years ago, and he had it set up. I'm like, well, this looks like another Kickstarter overproduced game that's going to have very, very light mechanics. And I mean, within 5 minutes, I was hooked.
Oh,
You're building out this bag, and you're pushing your luck when you're taking it out, and you're trying to beat people around the table to get the best.
But also, I mean, you can
spot.
tell just by all the dice thrown and everything. I'm a sucker for Manny Tremblay, man.
Yeah.
You know, I love his art. So.
Yep. It's a good one. I do recommend it. I don't own a copy, but it's one I wouldn't mind owning. Honestly, it's a great one. And I think there's some other content for it, if I remember right. They did a little small.
There's a small
abstract
expansion
game.
that came with it, and then
Mad Kala,
they
right?
just had Mad Kala, which was on
Sounds-
Kickstarter. It's their crazy version of Mind Kala.
I love Mancala. I need to look into that.
I backed it, so you'll get to play it. Don't worry.
Well, that's the all-V game. We got it in 4 or 5 questions. That was Wonderland's War.
Wow.
Yep, that's published by our friend James Hudson. I'm drawing a complete blank as the name of the company, but
It's Druid City.
Game.
Druid City Games. That's right.
Yeah,
Druid
Tim
City
and
Games.
Ben Eisner, Ian Moss designers. Yeah.
Yep, Tim and Ben Eisner. That's the guys that did March of the Ants, also, right? Another
so.
interesting area control game. What?
Yeah,
Tim
you guys
Eisner,
bringing
man.
up a good point. Remember at the Going Analog trivia game, that was the answer to one of the questions, and they were in the room. We're like, this is cheating.
That is right.
Yeah.
Yeah, James obviously got that answer right. So
Right.
that is the all-V game presented by our friends at Game Toppers LLC. Don't forget, make your game nights a showstopper when you play on a Game Topper. And yes, Dave, Game Topper LLC loves you too. That's right. All right, boys.